I wanted to give an update on my hair status. What have I been doing with my hair? Because last video I posted was like a crazy sleepover party makeup tutorial where I was testing highlighter once again. I was just testing a brand new highlighter, which I was super excited about. Which I'm still excited about, by the way. It's a Paris Hilton highlighter palette, and it's rainbow colored. It was like the magical moment of my life. What was I saying? Well, I'm gonna take these off. It's well, I could wear them. Yeah, I'll just wear them so I can talk about my hair. So what I ended up doing, one moment, let's see if I can see what I can find. Yep. Alright, so here we are. So I bleached my hair once. It was already bleached over here, I'm pretty sure. But over here, it was not bleached. It was like just new hair, untouched. And so I felt a need to just change the texture of my hair because it felt unmanageably greasy, and I was like, it's so greasy at the top and so dry at the bottom. I can't deal with that. So bleach is gonna help dry this part for sure. So I didn't put bleach over here. I tried to focus all my bleach. So I took one envelope of powder, which is the bleach powder, which is the most toxic, I bet. It smells very toxic, and it's a baby blue powder. And I mixed it with a pouch of 20%. And 20% pouches, they come in other types of bottles. And this is a liquid. So I know these look very similar, but this one has the number 20 on it. This one is just the pure bleach, and you can tell when you touch the envelope. Wait, what am I doing? When you touch the envelope, this one has liquid in it, and this one, you can hear it, there's powder in it. So you know that these two together will create a chemical reaction which will act fast to bleach hair somehow. So I put them in a bowl. Let's see if I can find the bowl I used. I actually can. Here we go. So I put them in this bowl. And I also had a paintbrush. Anyway, so I just mixed it. And I had gloves on, and I put all the bleach, and I concentrated on the parts of my head where my head was greasy. This is the part that is the most greasy. This is the part that needs the most bleach. That was my logic, and it worked out. And so after I rinsed it, it wasn't satisfyingly blonde, and I had places to go, and so I didn't want to leave the house with mustard colored hair. It was too mustard, and also my hair was all dry from the bleach and kind of like traumatized. So it was like needing some dye. And I happened to bought this hair dye, Manic Panic, which is a brand I love using because I know how it works by now. I'm used to it. It fades pretty slowly. It takes within a week I'll have faded Manic Panic, but there's still so much because I literally used 1 teaspoon. Well, I used 2 teaspoons, or maybe 5. Okay, so I used 4 teaspoons of pure dye. And this shade is called Vampire Red. And I knew a friend who had this color as well. And it's really cool. So I put the pure one on the recently bleached spots. And after that, I mixed 1 teaspoon with 20 milliliters water and 20 milliliters hair conditioner. And I waited. I didn't apply that part because I didn't want to dilute, because that would have, I've done it before where it diluted the part I didn't want to dilute. So I I left the end for the very end because the ends, they're like so dry that they're like a sponge. They need only a teaspoon diluted in water and conditioner, and they'll have this bright, like super, like vibrant color. While at the top it needed like more like time. Well, I just waited 10 minutes because I was late, so I didn't have time. Like I waited not even 10 minutes. I applied and then I waited like 5 minutes, and then after that I started rinsing, and while I was rinsing it, it was like fading away on these parts, so I didn't even need to use hair dye for these parts. Like it was already washing off, and at the very end I used my conditioner with 1 teaspoon of hair dye on everything, and I put conditioner everywhere to rehydrate, like water red conditioner, and I used my gloves the whole time, so it was not too messy at all. And here are some products I discovered help with my hair other than like bleaching. After I wash my hair, I like putting oil. And like this one works really nicely. Serum, it has argan oil in it. It's called a frizz serum, frizz taming serum, whatever. Smooth Intense L'Oreal leave-in serum. I don't know. It looks like oil. It looks like oil to me. Like argan oil is what I was looking for. It's like the argan oil is the ingredient that inspired me, and like it's just like a push bottle. Like it would be like soap. Let's see. It's not working. Like I only have 2 hands. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it. Anyways, I put some already. I was just trying to talk about it. So I just put like a teaspoon and I mix it with both my hands, and then I just like run it through my hair really fast and like kind of massage my hair everywhere like this. This is how I apply the oil. And sometimes, but not every time, but like right after my bleach and my hair dye, I did leave this. It's called the Balm Replenishing Balm, and it's like a leave-in conditioner. Like if I didn't have this, I would have just used normal conditioner to leave in my hair, but this is called leave-in no rinse conditioner, and this is a texture. I like it. It's kind of a jello texture. I really like it. And so I applied some, and I insisted on my ends. Oh, it smells good too. Smells like a pina colada or a Bahama Mama. I think that's the blue drink, because I'm just saying this is blue, so it smells so good. It smells like a really nice fancy drink. Super yummy. And so yeah, I don't put it at the greasy parts of my hair, because the greasy parts is gonna get greasy, I know already, so I'm gonna focus on the dry part and also massage my scalp. My sad little scalp that's always overthinking, it could use a little happy rub, style. And another thing I use in the morning when I wake up and my hair feels dry, I bought this for kids. It's a spray, which is like a Tangle Taming spray. It's for tangles. And I chose the pear smell because I figured I love the smell of pear. And I trust L'Oreal, kind of. Like I have a lot of products by L'Oreal, and I trust L'Oreal. And so sometimes I do this, and then after, like, because I'm in a rush, I'm like, and maybe I'll brush my hair later, but at least there won't be as much breakage as if I hadn't just put a little bit of pear scented spray. Spray of a Tangle Taming spray, like a conditioning spray. And I wish I could make my own, but sometimes I do spray just above water with essential oils, but someone told me to put like vodka and essential oils and water, but I haven't done that yet. For now, my spray bottle only has essential oils and water, but I think if I added alcohol, it would probably change something, so we'll see when I do that. And finally, last but not least, the last product I want to talk about. This is a herbal essence gel. Actually, there's two gels I use. I didn't know I could use gels, but I think gels help me now, but only for certain parts. So this spray is for when like, but this one smells really good too. And like I spray it at the edges over here. Because those baby hairs, they need a little bit of gel for some reason. And it helps me like create like a separation between my face and the start of my head, the start of my scalp. And this is the gel I use when I don't want to spray it. I can just put some in my hands and I put a tiny amount, and I do basically the same thing. I just apply it like all around, just the baby hairs. That's the only spot I use gel. Like, I haven't used gel more than that. Oops. And that's basically it. My hair is looking okay. Like for some time, I had really short hair over here, but now I pin it. Let's see, where are my pins? Yes, my pins are right here. So what I've been doing now that I have this new hairstyle going on is I pin it. Just I'm trying to not drop my phone, and like it's really hard. Okay, it's just to show basically like the concept, and like the pins, as you can see, are going downwards. Let's see, maybe, oh no, I just made everything worse. I thought it was blurry, and now look, it's even more blurry. I guess there was oil on my hands already. It's pretty tricky to do it with just one hand, but I like the challenge. I'll do it. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, well, let's say we get the idea. But I don't usually just put 2. Like, I like taking the time to put 4. And I have this really gorgeous, really gorgeous pin, which I bought in New York from a beautiful friend of mine who makes beautiful, cute ass accessories like jewelry and hair accessories. And I believe her brand is called Harajuku Hood. And yes, she's awesome. And I met her in person. I confirmed she's so cool. I'm just having a hard time because I always end up putting this poor bear upside down, but sometimes I manage to flip him. It's just like when I tie my hair, it's either the cherries upside down or the bear, and I'd rather have the bear upside down. So this is how I've been doing my hair, kind of. And like I also often take off my sunglasses, like, to be polite. And like this is basically like how I've been like taking care of my hair lately. Well, hope you enjoyed this small tutorial, and catch you later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Ok, au revoir. À bientôt.